Okay, let's go to, I don't know, probably, the Minnock?
I don't know. There was somebody in Minnock, yeah.
There were like two
Yeah, there were a
people in
couple
Minnock,
people.
I think, so. Because Julia wanted to join, too. Where am I? Oh, that's right, okay. South here, there's the wood shop place, then west here, okay. Join me, Julia, and I will make your face the greatest in Korodai, or else you will die. Should get Katrina. I want to know if she's useless or OP in this game, says Veklat. We know that Katrina is going to be either useless or horrendously overpowered. That is true. I don't want her. I'd look at her face. Do you want her on this team? I don't want her.
You don't want Lilu? She doesn't. She looks like another Dex person, which isn't that helpful. So, but she might be a bard.
Yeah,
no,
she's a bard,
she's
but I
the one
already
who
have a
makes the
bard.
musical instruments. Yeah, I think she's going to be another Dex person since she has a sling, and you're already dealing with enough Dex people. So,
I mean, but am I going to find a magic user? It seems.
Yeah, I think the other one, Gweno or whatever on here, is probably a magic user.
Gweno isn't here. I regret ever talking to you, Selganor. Who are you? Oh, you're the glassblower. If you'd like to buy some of my glassware, just say the word. Come to my shop when it's open. So just say the word and also be in the right place at the right time. Got it. She also seems to have dementia as she never remembers she already met you, suspect that. Very true. All the more reason not to invite her along. If Gweno is like a guild member in good standing, what is she doing not being in the guild in the middle of the day? You see a young lad with a Q-tip for a head. Good morning to you, milady. What can I do for you?
Certainly another face.
That's one of the faces of all times. My name's James, milady. I'm just the apprentice, but if you want to buy or sell something, I can help you. My voice is having real problems. You're also a guild member, yet you're not in the guild either, says Fecklad, but I'm not a guild member in good standing. Me master went off to fight the gargoyles. He ain't been heard from since. He's dead. I've just minded the place till he gets dead. Ooh. You want to buy the stuff right off my face, don't you?
That is definitely the stuff right off your face.
Yep. Neat. Love being careful about selling things in case they're things you're wearing. Okay, so Duper has 2 shields. And that's it.
I would save it and then see what happens if you try to sell it right off your face, because I'm wondering if it warns you.
I really doubt it.
Ow.
Let me just quickly denude myself.
That's
and
horrible.
Now I have nothing. Well, at least I have the avatar.
That's horrible.
The avatar symbol. Let me go
Ankh.
ahead and drop that while I'm at it. I'll just leave that there. You watch that for me.
You're not going to need it. Hey, apprentice, you want to become the new avatar?
Nope. Do not buy the sword out of Duper's hands. Thank you. Okay, you won't buy the shield, you'll just buy swords out of people's hands. It's like you come in, you're fully equipped, and he's like, well, I'll buy all the equipment you're currently using. Can you not?
Sure.
Yes. That seems like a great idea. Well, now that I'm nude, gargles! Now there are 2 shopkeeps in here and still no Gweno. Yep. There's Gweno with her frying pan face. See, this is a bard, but at least it's a short-range bard.
Is she a
clearly.
bard? Oh, okay, she is a bard. Okay.
Yeah. The game is farting at us.
You could always get her on your team, see what her stats are, and then just drop her if you want.
Okay, it would be nice to spend some time on the road again.
She runs over and hooks arms with YOLO, and they dance around and around. Well, I already hate you.
Yeah, because they're both bards. Yep. Well, so yeah, based on that, I would also go get Julia, because you can just get them on your team, see what they are, and then if you don't want them, just get rid of them.
See, now, that looks like a very full menu on the right. The rumors are true! After only talking to me 6 times, you're here!
Yep.
Oh, it has a scroll bar.
It has a scroll
Julia
bar.
appears to be a nothing. She's just some woman.
She looks like maybe a shepherd.
She has more strength than anything else.
She has more strength than anything else.
And
but they're
there
kind of
goes our
balanced.
leveling idea.
No
'cause
magic,
she's level
though.
2 with, whatever we thought about, levels is wrong.
No, I still think it's true. I think it's just that it doesn't have to be consistent when you first get them, is my guess.
Well, I feel like I should give you something other than the crap you're currently equipped with, but maybe I'll just say, stay in the rear. Maybe I should be considering this more carefully. Like, you should be, assault. You can be in the front. You are a ranger, so stay in the rear. Well, you're a berserker now, congratulations. Surely slings need rocks, or maybe there's just rocks everywhere. Let's go with this for the moment. Oh, is that the dog pissing? Is that what that sound is supposed to be?
Maybe.
The dog is just constantly pissing everywhere.
I mean, it is the dog. That's just what they do.
They're just always pissing literally
Yes.
everywhere. Let's see. Where else are there people to hire? Let's try Magencia.
Wasn't there at least one person in Britain? Yeah, but yeah, Magencia is a good place, I think, to try. I mean, it has the first 3 letters are M-A-G. You know there has to be a mage there.
Exactly.
Okay, so Magencia is New Zealand.
No, it's just that you appear in the middle of that person's brothels, so... Hi, Connor. Good to see you again. It's not good to see your ugly mug again. I can't help you with that. Okay. I bought all of these teeth. See, an old farmer who looks to has made his peace with yeah, there shouldn't be the has. Who looks to have made his peace with life. I was like, I was really trying to figure out how this could make it work. Correct. Yeah, it does not work.
No. You can use have twice in a row, but not in that context. Not with the word made afterwards. You can't have had made.
Working the earth is the lowest form of labor. Well, you don't much like your own job, huh? But it provides food for them, as writes books, plays music, and other such things. Surely 'tis a humble living to devote your life to farming. It's about all I do with myself, except when I find time for carving hippos. That is, finding hippos and carving off their delicious flesh.
I mean, we already saw somebody who the woodcutter was gonna
whittling man, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show you one. The old man gets a fiendish gleam in his eyes. He reaches into his pouch and takes out a small wooden hippo. Ain't she purty? If I didn't make the purtiest gold-danged hippos you ever did see, you can call me Mortimer. He's a mighty foolish fellow.
Foolish?
Apparently. Can't help you there. See ya.
No, I was gonna say that you should maybe say foolish to him, but yeah, I guess.
Well, it wasn't highlighted.
I understand that.
Join me.
Antonio.
Yeah. Yep, foolish doesn't work. I am unsurprised.
Me too.
Something tells me that the seamster is not going to join.
No. What about the building on the left? You only saw the bottom half of it. You saw the bottom half of it. You didn't see the top half yet. Now somebody's in there. Oh, that's Antonio's place.
Yeah, the top half is just because the sign says what it is. This is the government building.
Okay.
I mean, I guess
but you didn't know that
it's
nobody
not
was in there.
Inconceivable, that we would meet the person we're supposed to, that we can recruit in the government building. Didn't write your notes with all the joinal characters up? Wow, that was dumb. No, I did not, because I'm very stupid. Oh, I was like, wait, it doesn't show that Goya's poison. Yes, it does. Yeah, that is where the joinable characters are is not one of the things I was wise enough to write in. Katrina is in New Magentia. I did write down that Katrina is in New Magentia. That is one piece of...
I also thought you wrote down one of them, but not all of them. Now you just get to find where she is in New Magentia.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Bad people.
I mean, whatever it is you said in response to oh boy got completely cut out, so...
Oh, I literally just also said, oh boy. She might be in the house to the north. Maybe not. Keep going north.
Trampling on your crops.
No Katrina.
Trampling on all your crops. Hope that you're fine with that. Da-da-da-da.
Well, that's not Katrina.
That's, I think, the same farmer as before.
Yep,
so
it is indeed.
Just actually livering the farmerist life now. Well, let's all dive into the sea. You know, judging by the fact that I'm wearing a red cape, and the red cape is apparently the,
Avatar?
no, the red cape is the, uniform of the, bards. Seems like I'm a bard.
No, the uniform of the bards is the red cape, the pink shirt, the red shorts, etc. So, no, I'm serious. Like, you are the avatar. That's the avatars.
Yes, so that much is obvious. Now, taking as a joke the fact that I am wearing only one thing in common with anybody else.
Okay,
I guess the green tunic is actually... Are we like 100% certain I didn't hallucinate Katrina?
Let's see. Katrina. She became... Katrina remained still on New Magentia's shore.
Well, New Magentia is an island, so everywhere is the shores.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm looking somewhere else.
It's a good thing we don't have stamina points per se.
She shifted her livelihood to farming for a time rather than sheep herding. That doesn't help either.
Well, that does suggest that maybe she is one of the farmerist people, and
she could be one of the farmers to the southeast then.
Let's go ahead and sleep in their fields. That's normal.
Did you hear the last thing I said?
Yes, southeast.
Okay. Early to bed, early to rise.
Hello. That's Katrina. We found her. Found Katrina. Now she's just farmer. Yeah, she seems pretty good. She might be able to stand her own. I'm testing any potential team members before we get them on our team. I think it's important. Yeah, look at it. They're still lightly wounded.
Yeah, she might be a high level.
She might be a pretty good party member. Look at this. Look at how long it's taking.
Specklat says it's like a hazing ritual.
Murder. Murder is the best hazing ritual.
I mean, that's what some hazing rituals turn out to be.
Yep. Okay, I think you're worth being on the team. Let me just get the entire party to stand in here over your bed. That'll be fine.
Hover over you while you're asleep.
I'm sure it's completely okay. Let me guess, you're one of those farmers who wakes up at the break of noon. Alice is really having a time over here. Yep. Alice cannot decide where to stand.
Well, because she can't stand in the one spot she wants to stand in.
Exactly.
I wonder if Katrina... Oh, there we go.
I get the feeling this is going to be a Katrina's... Whoa! Cancel that!
Yeah, she's high level. Her stats suck, though.
She's level 5 with 840 experience, so I could make her stats way better. I could just go to the Valor thing and just bump her strength to, like, she is now the Crushinator.
Oh, but she doesn't do magic anyway, so yeah.
I kind of want Katrina to be the Crushinator. I don't know
Yeah,
about
me
you.
too. Me too. I definitely want her to be one of the dumb shits.
Yeah. Now look at her face. She's dumb shit now.
You telling me to?
Okay, off to Valor. Da 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 da. See the altar of Valor. Then yes, the 7. The mantra of Valor is Ra. Huh.
So we were definitely wrong about experience. All right, now I'm going to look it up.
So I guess she just can take a beating, basically.
Yeah. She's a good meat shield at the moment. Okay, okay. Level 2 is 100 experience. Level 3 is 200. Okay, it's just double each time. It's literally just double each time. That's why level 4 ended up being 400.
I wonder if you ask your party members about something. Oh yeah, good point, Specklad. Let's talk to YOLO. That's not going to achieve that, apparently. Okay, YOLO still says Shamino. So it is these 3 that have their own sort of partnership, but let me ask Gweno. Okay, no, it's just those 3 that have like their chain of length 3. Well, we've got a decent party, but to outfit them, we're gonna have to do some murder. So I think we need to go do some murdering.
You have seen a magic user, a druid, Hana, in you.
Hana, of course. Yeah. And Hana is in...
You.
Yeah, Hana is in you. It didn't occur to me that druid means magic user.
Well, I'm pretty sure it means magic user. I'm looking at all of the other ones, and really, nothing else screams magic user to me. I'm like, there's a lot of joinable party members. And yeah, nothing, like there's no mage or wizard or anything like that. Bards and the paladin, Dupre, but I don't think Dupre has spells.
It's pronounced duper.
Duper, I mean, sorry.
I think that's Hana's house. There you are. The druidess Hana. No.
Emaciated druidess
druidess Hana. Julia looks like Hana by icon.
Yeah, that is interesting. So that verifies that it's actually not 100% consistent.
But
class-wise,
Hana has no magic.
Yeah, I see that. I'm not sure what to make of that. Can only the Avatar cast magic?
Nope. Gweno, YOLO, Shamino have magic. Not a lot.
So Gweno, YOLO, and Shamino are... Shamino's a ranger, Gweno's a bard, and YOLO's a bard. So bards and rangers can have magic, but not druids? Oh, I should click on druid and see what it says.
Let me just go ahead and move this 113 gold into Goy's inventory, and then, you know what, Hana? I don't think we need you after all.
I mean, she does have more hit points than, like...
Julia, good point.
Julia, yeah.
You know what? We just need people. I'll keep you both, whatever. I can equip you a little bit better. I can at least give you a shield.
Apparently, her name is pronounced Yana.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Let's see if we can find some more, I specifically wanted to play the DOS version so we would get MT32. I'm starting to feel like that was a mistake. You threw your sword. Why Why'd you throw your sword, Hana? Now you have no weapon. Oh my, we mutilate these jerks now. They're all gonna be dead before I can get up to them and start attacking. Yep. And I helped. That was Hana, right? No. Oh, somebody actually... Oh, Gweno. Gweno. Don't throw your sword, Gweno.
Oh, you have her on Berserk.
I wonder if that's why.
Yeah, I'm wondering that too.
You go with flank. Just to be different. Maybe, well, it is, yeah, okay, it's not a sword, it's a dagger, so that's part of it too.
Yeah.
And she has a main goch in her other hand, so it's not like she was weaponless, she was just weird. A wooden shield and a chest. Love it. Perfect. Flawless victory. Did not need to remember to save before doing that. Oh, whoops. Those were torches.
Apparently you can actually use Sherry as a battle companion.
Yeah,
it
of
is
course you
possible.
Can. Of course you can. Why wouldn't you be able to?
I mean, like, effectively.
Oh.
There are ways.
Oh my god. I have to go into solo mode just so that I can search bodies more effectively. A throwing axe, 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 a throwing axe.
Yeah, it looks like from a focus on magic perspective, Avatar, Shamino, Yolo, Gweno, and the other bard, and Leodom, which you haven't met. There aren't that many characters that really focus on magic.
It's pronounced Leopleurodon.
Yes,
Magical Leopleurodon. Leather armor, that's good. Somebody actually needs that. We're just not going to worry about the fact that we're all poisoned. It's fine. Oh, I see. So long as I have single mode on, I can't search anything else. Find a throwing axe, a throwing axe, a throwing axe, a throwing axe, a throwing axe. I did not want to get the wooden shield. That is heavy and useless.
Hana is a recommended character to take along with you because she has high dexterity, and apparently dexterity is quite good.
A spear, a spear, a spear. I did not want to drop that, or did not want to pick up that chest.
And apparently Sherry is a good character to have with you at most times too, because obviously she can get into places that other people can't.
Oh, I assumed that would be a one-time thing.
I had also assumed that. I mean, I think from a quest perspective, I think that was a one-time thing. But I think for non-quest related things, for just like exploration and stuff.
Oh, geez, I need to actually manually regather my party. Okay, let's go get healed. I think it'll actually, like, if I do this more carefully, it'll be less stupid, but, now, honor is an important thing in this game, as we all know. And so, when you, for example, need to get healed, the last thing you would want to do is play some kind of shell game and hide your money.
Yeah. I agree.
Also, you would have to remember where the healer is before everyone dies. That's a good thing, too. I think it's this building up here, actually.
That's not as important, to me at least.
No, you're not the healer. It's the healer.
The healer has the healer thing out front, right?
Everything's
You're
fine.
looking for the healer in where?
You is where I am, but I'm just going to see
There is no healer.
There isn't? Oh, I was almost positive there was. Well, that's why I'm not succeeding in finding that. Cure us. You can't cure us. Heal us. Oh, okay. So that's actually that's even poison.
I assumed that was a full heal, yeah.
So,
because he also brings dead characters from the back, too, I think.
He does bring dead characters from the back, which is the other word for the underworld.
Yes. Also known as Australia.
Also known as Australia. Right, okay, back to you, so that I can sell all this crap. Or at least some of it.
Boy, those trolls really are a super effective way of making money.
Yeah. But first... Okay, Julia needs armor, Katrina needs armor, Hana needs armor. And I know I picked up an armor. Yeah.
I saw leather armor right there.
That was Gweno. Love just trying to remember what their numbers are. How's our food situation doing? 40.
You got some raw meat. And
That's
40
ham.
still, yeah, that's not bad.
Do. Hello, racist caricature. It's too bad this interface takes forever.
Speclad says, racist caricature, or race car for short.
Wow. Oh my god, this is just, like, such a nightmare.
There is no fighting, only talking.
Barely even talking, just selling using the worst selling interface imaginable.
He's actually selling stuff from a fight he just finished, so...
This is hell. I'm in hell.
Who put you there?
This interface.
I think yourself is the answer.
I refuse to blame myself for this interface.
Bit says, so combat is against the UI.
No, none of that. None of that. I think everybody is sold out. Okay, now where do we stand monetarily? Goi gets all the gold. Goi stands for gold. We have 751 gold.
Couldn't you buy 3 shisps with that money?
I was literally just thinking about chisps. We want to go to Minnock to get a shisp. Is there anywhere better? Trinsic, probably. Because if we go due east of Trinsic, we'll actually be somewhere.
Yes.
So many Boyds.
So if you see a bunch of birds and gargoyles, then you're seeing a bunch of Boyds and Goyles.
I hate it. Is this an 8-person party? I don't think we have the full 8 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we have 8. And
you have
full,
8.
I mean, not full, just a number.
You don't know. You don't know how full it gets.
You don't know how full it gets.
You could probably guess based on the system for choosing characters.
Based on the system for... oh, right, 9.
Exactly.
Unless it starts being A, B, C, D.
Yeah, no.
Trinsic might not have a Shisprite in it.
Let me see who might.
Who else is likely?
Oh, there's one. A place that has it. So there's 2 places along the east coast of the southern peninsula.
Pause.
Well, I guess maybe neither of them has a Shisprite though. Maybe that's just a. Maybe that's not a Shisprite.
Yeah, I think the only Shisprite is probably in. Well, no, I feel like I saw another one, but whatever. Let's go to Minnock. At least I know it's there.
Yeah.
And then we can go get ourselves killed by pirates, and that's always fun.
Yarhar fiddle-dee-dee.
Yarhar fiddle-dee-dee. Getting killed by pirates is the life for me.
Do get some killed, because... Okay, I'm done.
Do get some killed.
You heard me.
I would like 1 killed, please. Oh, okay.
The next line is supposed to be do what you want, because a pirate is free, and I just failed at converting that to our idiocy.
There's actually an inn here.
Is there an out?
I'm so goddamned rich, I'll pay for an inn. How rich am I? Now that I did that? 721. Still quite rich, but no longer rich enough to afford 3 schisps.
Nope.
I guess it's not too surprising that the Schisprite isn't out and selling schisps at like 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Now I'm betting that if I just steal this schisp, it'll be like stealing. A deed is required. Boy, I'm too damned honest, huh?
I guess so. A deed isn't required for the skisffs.
No, apparently skisffs all skisffs are communists. We know this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Comm-u-skisffs.
Yes. That's hard to say.
Comm-u-skisffs. Hey there, Mr. Guard. I wonder if any of the guards ever have anything interesting to say. Let me corner the guard. That's always a good idea.
We're surrounded now.
Not allowed to tell you my name.
Muscular guard.
Let's see if we're sufficient to kill a guard now. I just feel it's good to informationally know if we're good enough to kill a guard.
Yeah. For no real reason.
The deed is actually a key card. You needed to start the shisp, says Meglad in chat. The guard is lightly wounded, but we're not very wounded either.
Yeah.
I'm bored of killing this guard now.
I do think the answer would have probably been yes.
Yeah. So, he might have gotten one of us, but we would have gotten one of him, so turnabout's fair play and all that.
Turnabout from the battle, the unprovoked attack.
Exactly. I imagine the Schisprite is going to be open at noon.
Oh, there he is.
We've met, haven't we? What can I do for you? I sell schisps and skisffs. I want to know what happens if I say skiff. 20 gold, that's cheap. Ship, please.
By the way, I'm pretty sure a skiff, this is something you might not know because you keep assuming. If you buy a skiff, you can carry it around with you.
And I doubt if I can carry a schisp with me.
You definitely cannot carry a schisp with you. So there is a reason to get both, is I guess my point. Sail her gay!
Oh god. It has a wind system. I
Of
turned
course
off
it
my
has a
brain
wind
and forgot it has a wind system.
Of course, this is the other reason that skiffs are probably worth considering most of the time. That being said, it doesn't seem to be preventing you from moving in any particular direction.
No.
I guess it would just prevent you from moving east.
It did not prevent me from moving east,
Huh.
so...
the wind system's going to be for the balloon.
Yeah. I mean, I was
Okay.
assuming it would definitely involve
yeah.
the balloon,
Me
but
too.
I assumed it would also break the schisp. And
Yeah. Thankfully, that doesn't seem to be the case.
oh, you can't fire your lasers. Wait, maybe you can in battle mode. Not while aboard schisp. Are schisps just safe in this game? Attack? Oh, okay.
There you go. Now you can fire your lasers.
Does my schisp's health show somewhere?
I like how you got it trapped so it can't run away.
That was the plan, he lied. So unfortunately, I pretty much need to go around the entire continent.
You could have just gone... No, I was going to say you could have just gone due north, but I forgot. The world is flat.
Yeah, there's an edge, remember?
Yeah.
It is interesting that in previous Ultima, the world was a toroid, and then it just became flat at some point. What would happen to the world?
What event took place that caused the world,
the world to flatten?
Like, what would it feel like to the inhabitants of this world?
I mean, given the quite odd mythosexuality we've given this world, that's really not such.
Are you going to say it felt sexual. Is that what you're suggesting?
No, not that at all. I'm just saying, given like the world going flat is actually weirder than the mythosexuality we've given the world. Can you hole up in the ship, aspect lad? Oh, that's how you check and restore the whole strength. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good to. Yeah, that's definitely good to know.
Probably shouldn't go down this river in this massive ship.
He says, and then goes up the river in this massive ship.
I only said I shouldn't go down the river. Whoops,
And
going down the river
building.
now. Yeah, that's gotta be, I mean, there's no way it's a good idea to just exit the ship in the middle of nowhere, not at a dock.
That's what skiffs are for. Maybe you can exit the ship onto a skiff if you had one with you.
Oh, I forgot that was a thing in the previous game. Well, we can just disembark here. I'm going to save just in case our ship disappears.
Save after you disembark.
Well, I can, it's still there
guess,
now.
yeah,
I didn't think it was
guess.
going to vanish instantly. Oh. Well, that's clearly locked. Yeah. Has the pink sign of lockiness.
Magically locked.
Well, so much for that. Let me talk to my ship.
There is a unlock spell, just so you know.
But that would involve using magic. Where am I? Oh, this is all some inlet or some bay. Oh, this is probably that massive, Okay, I won't bother you if you don't bother me. It's whatever you say, sea serpent. I'm profoundly lost. I don't understand how I ended up in such a large bay.
I do.
I'm praying that this isn't just the Trinsic, or not Trinsic, the Minnock Bay, and I've gone like no distance.
I can confirm that it's not just the Minnock Bay.
Right, there's another big bay west of there.
Yep. And then there's a third bay.
Okay, wait. This is here. Okay, I now know where I am. Yeah. This is east of you. Well, northeast of you. It is east along the road from you. Which means that I'm kind of close to where all those gargoyles were. Not that I can, do anything about that.
That shrine with the gargoyles, yeah.
Yeah. That shrine with too
I mean, you
many
have a
gargoyles.
bigger party now. You probably can do something about that.
I have a bigger party, and I have a ship, so that if they were on shore, I could fire at them with my lasers, but it wouldn't work anyway, so...
Speaking of...
Oh, you can fly, huh?
Well, they have wings.
They have wings. They don't actually fly, they just sort of walk into the ocean.
Yes, they're Jesus. They are Jesus.
Ship critic, raft heavily wounded.
I think the ship was destroyed, and now you're on a raft.
Was destroyed, and now I'm on a raft that can't move for some reason? Is it possible that it was the best possible idea for me to attack these gargoyles from the ship?
It is possible that it was the worst possible idea to attack the gargoyles from the ship. You really didn't save before you,
Nope. You say that as if you don't know who I am. As if we haven't played 5 other Ultima together.
Yeah, probably half the time you've played Ultima has been spent
redoing shit that I had already done. Yep. I love video games. It is going to be an eternity before I get anywhere on this ship.
Correct.
But at least I have a ship. That's pretty cool.
True.
So there's that big wackadoo island to the northwest, I think. I guess maybe that I wouldn't even notice that, or maybe that doesn't exist. I'm imagining something. But I should now be around that, and that means that I should now actually be going west down the coast. My kingdom for any better map than just you are in the world, you can see several feet in front of you.
Gems?
Shells.
or the spell.
Wonder if I have any gemeralds. I don't seem to.
I can tell you they do exist in this game. Is that a spell book? You have to learn the spells as you get them?
That is a spell book, but I'm using the panpipes.
I understand that, but...
I have a couple spells in the spell book, but I don't think you actually have to learn them. I think that the spell book is just like a reference, because it just tells me, like, for this spell, use these ingredients.
Yeah.
So it's possible you don't actually have to learn them.
So if you knew the fight spell recipe... Here.
The spell book is not usable. What the hell? Oh, wait, you look at it. There we go. Yeah. Oh, poison and untrap. I didn't realize there was a second level there.
You would need to learn the spell peer.
As in, like a dock peer.
As in, like, an acquaintance.
Right. Yeah. As in a pupil.
Yes. Somebody of a similar level as you.
Luckily, because the stream has gone pure boring, we're not trolling anybody.
So, as a nickname for Peter... Oh, wait, that's Mickey, sorry.
That's Mickey. But it's Mickey spelled P-I-E-R.
Okay, I do see where you are now.
That's good, because I sure as hell don't.
I could tell you.
This seems pretty bad.
Why is this ship on fire?
Oh, it's just that part of the sea that's on fire. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just the ocean itself that's on fire.
Nothing problematic about that.
Ooh, got my whole strength real far down, huh?
Yep. I mean, a fire will do that.
Yeah, particularly one of those ocean fires. Oil
In fact, that
spills.
suggests it was an oil spill, exactly.
Yeah. So really, the sea serpent just spits oil. I hate this.
This is really... Go ahead.
It took a distressing amount of time to leave the ship there.
Yeah, leave the what?
Ship, sorry. By the way, somehow I've landed the ship somewhere where I can, like, step off of it, but can't actually get off of it. Oh. Hello. You see a voluptuous woman dressed in dark blue velvet over white cloth. Hello there, stranger. Can I help you? So, let me get this straight. I just saw this voluptuous woman on the docks at night. Is that, am I understanding the situation correctly?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm
looking for her sailor.
Moorhead.
Never mind. I'm not going to say that.
I'm a widow now. I so need the touch of a man. I live in a cottage on the beach. My husband left me a little money to support myself for a time, but I still like to sew fine clothing, and I need another support, more money to support me. I can perform many services. There are few things as relaxing as embroidering and sitting by the ocean, listening to the surf. Where should this be? This should be, Helome, right?
Nope. You are nowhere near as far south. No, you are nowhere near as far south as you think you are. You are very close to the northernmost part of the map, still.
Then I have no idea where this is.
Lyceum?
I mean, we gotta be north of the Lyceum.
What I mean, so I always get the Lyceum and the other one mixed up. It's the one in the northwest.
Oh, the Empath Abbey.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I work as a seamstress. Most of the time, however, I live off the seashore. So you live at sea? You're a mermaid? Yes, I used to make such fine clothes for my Nathaniel. There's always a bit of fish or gull's eggs to eat, with lobster once in a while. I'm as carefree as a racial stereotype. Though he was
Nathaniel?
no, he was not a bad husband. I'll always remember him as something of a scoundrel, okay?
Huh.
She means she makes her money by hanging near the seashore, says Specklat. Oh. She smiles, and her lovely eyes sparkle with memories. They say he went down in a storm. He was a pirate. My husband left me a gold locket wrapped in a piece of an old ship's chart. Maybe that's what you seek. Is it? Sure, why not? I'll take a gold locket. I don't have the locket or the map anymore. The gypsies came by one day and stole them. Yes.
Of course they did.
Hyphen. Some gypsies are some,
Wow.
some black people. Some gypsies are trustworthy, but others are scoundrels.
Not all gypsies.
Not all
is what
gypsies. Not all gypsies. God, I mean, I'm trying to simultaneously do the, like, it was another time and also they ought to have known better thing, but, like, was it another time? This was the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to ask the gypsies of the locket. Ask gypsies about locket and map. Sorry, I can't help you with how racist I am. Trying to remember one of the things I missed.
Yeah.
They travel the road between Britain and Trinsic. Normally I like them. They're a merry lot. But one time, blah blah blah, stole locket, blah blah blah. Yeah. That's all I had to remember, my Nathaniel. Bye.
Was the guy in the jail that tried to convince you that he had children, but then was a liar? Was he a gypsy?
I don't think so.
Because that's not far away from here. Wasn't that you? Eustace?
That was you, yes. Oh, you're Julia, okay. I'm just gonna sleep in your shack. I hope that's fine.
The Love Shack is a little old place where...
So she really does just live alone in a shack out here.
Yes.
I selected no guard. Can't imagine any reason why that would go wrong.
You're close to Empath Abbey, where love is all powerful.
Yeah, it seems to have worked out.
Any enemies around here would love you.
Of course, that could have quite bad consequences of its own, so...
I mean, if you want to go to Empath Abbey, you should have just followed the path.
I don't.
Okay. Fair enough. You're actually not getting distracted for once.
I mean, I'm not getting distracted in the worst possible way, and that my target is, like, nowhere. My target is as far away from where I am as it could possibly be.
It definitely would have made sense for you to go east from Minnock.
So, I see your point, but even though it would be...
Either way, it would suck, by the way.
So the thing is, either way would suck, but also the only point of reference I know is go east of Trinsic. And so I probably need to get to Trinsic first and then go east. Yeah. And so going east from Minnock...
Even getting to Trinsic, I think it's probably about even, actually. Going around the main continent either way probably is just as far.
Minnock is, just about as far away as it could be, while also not actually being very far away. I got myself into another bay. I mean, at least I'm getting a better sense of what everything looks like and where everything is, and it turns out it all looks like shit, and it all looks like shit, and it's all shit. It also all looks very self-similar. I've seen that same island about 1,000,000 times. Oh, there it is again. I cannot have gotten close to the south edge.
You are about to understand why you were confused very early on in the game.
Am I?
Yes.
I am waiting to be shocked by something that reveals why I was so confused very early on in the game.
you are staying just far enough away from the coast to not be able to see what I was talking about, I think.
This isn't next to land enough? Hi, Bat Town. Horrence, that's not a name. You see a bent, aging man with a scraggly beard and a few teeth. Once they came for want... Okay, this is you, yeah.
So do you remember where he is?
He was north of somewhere.
Yes. I believe it's Skara Brae.
Yeah, I can believe that this is near Skara Brae.
But the thing that confused you is that you found a random city when you walked west of Britannia. And that random city was Skara Brae, and you didn't recognize it because Skara Brae is on an island. Well, it is on an island, but you crossed a little tiny strait, and you didn't even realize it.
And that's not like a river? That's... Oh my god.
The one that you crossed to get to this town is a strait.
I don't even remember which teleporter this is.
Skara Brae.
But I didn't know it was Skara Brae, so I didn't mark it as Skara Brae. It must be that one. Let me actually test that.
Verify. Because Helom is the one in the southwest, right?
So with Helom, the town is in the southwest. Oops, that certainly isn't it. But the teleporter is actually the farthest northeast, just by coincidence. Moon glow, that's Magencia. So it must be then. Nope, it must be lockpicks. Get out of my way! Stop trying to ready. Yep. Okay. I can now actually label this as Skara Brae instead of just Sextown.
Yep. So now just make sure your Schisp is still there. Oh, or just restore the game.
Yeah, I actually should have made sure my Schisp was still there just to check that it would actually save through a save and restore, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I can't... They replaced the going onto an island with like a tiny strait over what looks like a river. I don't accept the terms and conditions. I should probably stop running my Schisp aground, huh? I hear that's something you don't do with Schisps.
No, I think that's something that only the best captains do.
Aye, the best sailors know when to run their Schisp aground. It's not only important to know how not to run your Schisp aground, it's important to know when to run your Schisp aground anyway. Hello. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Oh, this is this town, okay.
You're still in Skara Brae.
Yeah. This is just the other end of Skara Brae.
South side of Skara Brae. Yeah. I sent you an image in the Discord showing you what the strait looks like.
I hate it. I hate it. I mean, I have no conclusion to that. It sucks. It just sucks.
It's Continental Drift, yo.
It's Continental Drift, yo. So, I was about to say this must be Helom Island, but no, Helom Island must actually be far enough that...
It's quite far away, yes.
Yeah. Because that, like, Skara Brae was close to the shore, even though you still needed a Schisp to get there. Like, you could skiff there, but, yeah, Helom, not so much. Where am I? It's that island again. I don't like it.
It's that island again.
I don't like it again. And I don't find it acceptable, and I don't like it.
There it is again. You're gonna find it again. There it is again.
Somehow we've spilled off of this tiny island and onto the mainland over there.
It would be hilarious if you tried to get back on and it was like, you need to gather your party.
How much attacking a Schisp with a sword do you think it takes to destroy a Schisp?
We're about to find out.
We're about to find out. Chip broken. I guess that's as broken as it gets. It doesn't look very broken. Can I
Try to ride it.
Can I break it more? It's not all that, but it's just a little bit. It's just lightly broken.
What happens? What's its toll strength at?
The rest, not enough room. Well, now it's at 6%, so I guess it was at like 0 or 1 or something.
Huh. Didn't look very broken.
Didn't look
That was very
especially
strange.
broken. Okay, next time. In spite of how like dull everything is, we actually did accomplish a lot this stream.
Yep.
It's just that it's still Ultima. Like, it's still Ultima.
Despite everything, it's still Ultima.
Despite everything, it's still Ultima.